We're in a bit of a situation. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm stuck on a stump.
Oh. Oi.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Thanks.
Your indicator.
Cheers. So we're just breaking the nuts.
We'll lose subscribers.
So we're just trying to figure out the problem. It's a CV. Just undoing the axle bolts.
Or should I say hub bolts? I don't sound like a fucking muffin. Baden's a qualified diesel mechanic, so for him this should be pretty easy. But he thought he'd give me a go. Now I'm on the bolt that has been got it, giving us grief.
Is that it?
Hang on. I'll tell ya. Yep, we're all good. Now go change your shorts, please. I'll see you in a second, Baden.
Bye.
See you, mate.
Say goodbye to the heavy camera. Bye.
See you, Baden. You would? No, you wouldn't. I'm not on camera, Baden. This is really hard to film and do this at the same time. We should get a tripod or something. We're filming with iPhones though, so it's sort of pointless. But once we get a tripod, and we can just use GoPros or action cameras, I guess you can call them. Right, so I got my finger in front of the camera, it's sort of hard. I'm just going to grab something to get this bolt off, so I'll be back in a second. 30mm socket usually does the job on these. It's pretty good. Bit worse for wear though. It's coming apart slowly. Oh hi.
Hey. Back.
Baden, I'm doing really well at this.
Good job, mate.
Should be proud.
So what you do now, you need a hammer.
Take the brake off.
You need a hammer.
Can we take the brakes off? I don't want to break them.
Have
Good puns.
you got a hammer?
Yes, get one. Got one?
Yeah.
Didn't know we had them. No, we'll unbolt this caliper first. I reckon.
Let that puppy off.
Stop. I'm gonna break it. I don't want to break it. Not yet. Hold this.
Now, just because it's an old paddock bomb, you bash it off with a hammer. There, so there's your axle. Oops. There's your axle. That's what drives the wheel. And you have to get that unattached from the CV joint. So, see if I can find it.
Let's pop it out the back.
But before, when we took the wheel off, the wheel bearing fell out.
Or a ball from the
Ball bearing. So that tells me that we've blown the fucking bearings.
Sorry that we're saying diff before.
We meant CV.
We've been working on too many vehicles with diffs and
We're
doing
fucking
diffs, so
four-wheel drive, so we don't have any of that fucking CV shit.
what we do,
But not,
not in the rear.
we run it through a fucking deer. Alright, just taking this
Caliper.
caliper off. And then, so then we can get the pads off. And this fucking thing off. And then we can get to the CV. And pop that axle out and then see what we can do with the CV. So, yeah, it should be pretty easy, but we just got to try and get a bit of fucking duct tape and tail ties on that CV joint.
Get rid of that.
Don't need fucking.
Who needs brakes?
Alright. So basically, we're just going to do videos like this. We've weren't planning on filming today. That's why we didn't get any of us filming around today.
Long story short, our reason for being able to pull apart a lot of cars is my dad owns a tow truck company, so we can, you know, when he gets a wreck in that's not, or don't know how to say it, not insured, or you know, someone wants it removed from their property, we can pick it up, and Dad'll either say take it to the wreckers or keep it. So if we keep it, then we can fuck it and then fix it, or do something about it.
Fix it and then fuck it.
Yeah, exactly. So
that's what this was. What happened to this one?
Nothing. Just they didn't want it anymore. Obviously, being a 1984 Barina or something like that, I can't really remember. I don't really look at it.
Little rust in it.
Yeah, doesn't actually have much rust. It's just carby. Way past being able to be roadworthy, so they just decided it was time to give my dad a call, and
you'd have to spend more money on it than it's worth to get it roadworthy. So
he took it for free because he knew we like to pull apart cars. Give that a hit. There we go. And now we should be able to expose the CV as this pops down,
and we'll show you how fucked this is.
You shouldn't do it this way, but you know, we are, so who cares?
Alright.
Yeah. That
is fucking up. Nice, man.
So if you look at my hand's turning, but the axle's not turning up here, so we'll just take this rubber boot off camera, because we need two hands for that, and then we'll show you what we've snapped or whatever we've done in there.
We'll get back.
Thank you.
So we
just decided to
we didn't want to do it properly, but we so we just snapped it up, but that's the problem.
This being snapped,
at the end of the day,
that shouldn't be broken. That should be
one bit.
One bit.
Yeah. Nice.
Holding the inside of there onto the end of the, I guess you could call it a drive shaft. It's not really though, because it's front wheel drive. I don't know the correct terminology, but that's where it's come from. Anyway, I guess we can
put it back together.
Because it's pretty fucked now.
Yeah. So
all
basically, this
should be in one piece, wrapped around what is just there.
So that should be like that,
sitting over the top,
and that should be turning.
So they on the inside of this,
in here,
there'll be two pins.
Torch.
Might not work.
Oh, you probably can't see it, but in there, this would have gripped it and would have turned this axle.
That would have, yeah. It's a short axle. Yeah, short axle. Yeah.
We'll call it an axle. Which would have.
Then
so
in turn, turn that.
Turn there, and then the wheels of it will.
Oh, hey! Don't break it.
Goes this way. So that goes like that. Oops. And then, where's that bolt? That bolt there goes onto here, which holds it all together. Then your wheel.
Yeah, axle bolts, and your wheel.
And your wheel will go onto
that.
This, and then turns the wheel, and then
Mary's your money.
You've got a car.
Alright, I might actually do a time lapse.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna do a time lapse.
You boys ever met a real country girl? Talking true blue, out in the woods, down home, country. She's a hot little number in her pickup truck. Daddy sweet money done jacked it up. She's a party all-nighter from South Carolina, a bad mama jammer from down in Alabama. She's a raging Cajun lunatic from Brunswick, juicy Georgia peach with a thick southern drawl, sexy swinging walk. Brother, she's all country. From her cowboy boots to her down home roots, she's country. to the prayer she prays. That's the way she was born and raised. She ain't afraid to stay country. Brother, she's country. Hell raising sugar when the sun goes down. Mama taught her how to rip up the town. Honey dripping honey from the holler in Kentucky. Get you flipping kinda trippy like a Mississippi hippie. She's a Kansas princess, crazy mother trucker, undercover lover, thick southern drawl, sexy swinging walk. Brother, she's all country. From her cowboy boots to her down home roots, she's country. From the song she plays to the prayer she prays, that's the way she was born and raised. She ain't afraid to stay country. Nothing but country. Oh, show 'em how a country girl does it one time now.